What's up, guys? So a lot of you have actually been coming by my Twitch stream or commenting on my comments on YouTube, and you've been asking me just one general question: why are you not playing Vault? So I wanted to take some time and actually, break it down to you guys, share with you what my point of view is with Vault right now, what I think they need to do coming towards the future, and hopefully I can get back to Vault. All right, so let's just break it down. You can honestly break it down to a few simple things. The first one for me is going to be, I got spoiled by Strange Matter Studios. I'll explain. Now, let me just take you back a few months ago. We were basically spoiled, everybody was, by Vault, by all the content they were providing. Now, I understand, or at least my understanding, is the fact that Vault was providing all of this content in order to draw people in, which I get, it's a marketing strategy. But let me break it down. Every 2 months, we had 2 new heroes. Besides that, we had, a consistent amount of updates in between those 2 months. And even when things started getting a little bit stale towards the end of those 2 months, bam, 2 new heroes. But not only that, what did they do? Their early access started in July. By October, 3 months later, they already had a new version of the map that we could play for a little bit, the Halloween version. That was exciting, that was nice. You had the jack-o'-lanterns everywhere. And then from there, you stop. We're appreciating the new heroes. It's starting to get a little stale. Bam! Wintervale event. Everybody's playing on the snow map. We have new characters again. Everybody's having a blast. The variation that kept on coming was exciting to a point. It was just like, hey, we want to play this game. Now, as soon as the new year started, we did get a formal announcement by Strange Matter Studios saying, we're gonna slow down on all this content that we're throwing. We're gonna slow down on the hero releases and all that. Our objective is to finish the game, which I completely understand, because their original roadmap had it that the game would be fully released by the first quarter of 2021. And right now, they only got about a month left if they're still keeping with that agenda, or if they're going to run past that original intended mark. Now, regardless of which they do, I completely admire taking a step back and be like, hey, we need to work on the game. But I can tell you personally, it just got stale to me. I love the game, I love the mechanics, I love playing it, but simultaneously, I'm like, I'm just one of those individuals that I hate doing the exact same thing over and over again. Now, I might be able to do that for a short period of time. You might see me no life a game for a week, maybe 2. And then after a point, I'm like, you know what? I'll be honest with you. Kind of bored. And there are certain games that I just play when I'm bored, like Teamfight Tactics, or now Legends of Runeterra. I've been playing that shit a lot just because, it's a good time killer. It's just, I am not excited to play Vault right now, and I think that I should say that out loud, because it's not only worth the developers to hear that point of view. I'm sure they've heard it before, but it's just, for me, for a game to retain me, I honestly, I love new content. I'm that guy that, my skin wins the game. Fuck it. You know what I mean? If a new skin got released, dope. I understand that they're cutting back on the creation of heroes, but can we at least get a new skin every month? At least one skin a month? I know you guys have the potential to do skins. You get what I'm saying? They don't necessarily have to cut back on all the content they give us. Or for example, it's been a couple months, throw us a new avatar. Hell, give us something, Or I didn't really like the ward skins in the beginning. I thought the ward skins were kind of dumb. I spent at least throwing them in that early. I could see the long-term objective of them. But even now, I'm like, you gave me 6 ward skins. I've had them for over half a year. Give me at least a new ward skin. something new. Hell, give me the Strange Matters logo as a ward skin. Give me something, you know? So for me, that's a big drawback. That's a big drawback for me. Like, it doesn't matter what game it is. It could be Star Wars Battlefront 2, which I love Star Wars Battlefront 2. It could be any other game. The moment that the game stops giving me content, I just get bored of it. That's part of the excitement for me for games. Let me see what's new. Let me see what's next. Let me see what's exciting. Right now, I'm just like, we're waiting. Now, Fault is going to be releasing a weekly update. If I'm not mistaken, that new video should come either today or tomorrow or something like that. But my thing is, are these weekly updates just going to be more updates on what's coming eventually, coming soon TM? Or is it actually going to be substantial shit like, hey, this is what's coming, you'll have it by the end of the week? Because that'll be exciting. You know what I mean? If they're going to give us all these updates, like for example, of a new map that might not come in months, it's just not exciting for me. It's not the same, guys. Now, I still support Fault. I'm still a Fault partner. I want Fault to succeed. But right now, I want more of a reason to come back to Fault. Because one of the reasons previously, for example, the Wintervale event for a Fault partner, a reason to stream the game was because you benefited from the viewership. You know, people were lurking, they were trying to get in-game loot and stuff like that. Very exciting. It was a very cool thing for a partner to do, and it gave you an incentive to stream that game. But right now, the viewership on Twitch is declining for Fault. The players' numbers, I don't know if they're declining, but it feels like you're always going up against the same people. And that might have to do with the ELO MMR bracket that they implemented. So it's just becoming a little bit stagnant. It's just becoming a little bit stagnant. And I really, really need a change. Quite frankly, I'm not excited to go back. If they announce something like a new HUD, new skins, or you know what, we're gonna just change the jungle minions. Now the jungle minions, instead of using the traditional old, you know, white armored little minion creep looking dude, we're gonna put in our own character models. Now they look different. It hasn't changed, but the minions look different now. Just something, you know? And they might be saving shit like that for the new map. I don't know. But at least right now, I think change is needed. So you guys let me know down below. How do you feel about the subject? What do you feel about Fault specifically needs to change for you to come back? Because I'm sure that Strange Matter Studios is going to be reading this comment list. So let them know down below what you guys would love to see change to make the game better. And as always, till the next video.